everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Bills going up against the Saints. With that, let's get you out to the Bayou. We're standing by as our commentary team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. As usual, the streets of the nearby French Quarter are alive as we are in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Slot man moves right. Carry McCoy. And he'll go right at the 30-yard line. 5-yard carry. Pick up down. Here's the offensive unit and heads up. Clemson.
Sammy Watkins was brought plays. That's what he specializes in. Perimeter or inside.
And the D-line together must be expecting the run. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll be brought down right around the 7. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. And that was a defensive setup they'd prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
The slot man in motion right. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Hau'oli Kikaha with a tackle.
That's a good play by the guy on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Motion left here, one of their tight ends. On second down, 4. And nothing doing. Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
On 3rd down, and he's unable to haul it in. Falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up. Here's Colton Schmidt now to kick it away for Buffalo. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take the first down and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Time running out here on the play clock. He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Marcel Darius, year in and year out, plays at a level.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Here we go now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got Snead. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Let's go. Green 30. Green 39.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that's a loss of 7. First down play.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rear-view mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you could see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that, not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a defense.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hurry up, hit him. 89. Watch 89.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time. And it's third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hander and bats. Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on 4th down. This is brought in at the 21. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking. Officially give him 15, and that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field, and they'll need to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I offense? Well, defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them
time for a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. That one goes for 36 yards.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you keep circling on the sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offenses in the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to this.
And they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
Derek Morgan came into the league as your traditional hand-in-the-ground defensive end. He's made the transition to outside linebacker, and he's done it quite well.
Second down following the run. They'll come out in the middle. Slot man moves right. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition, because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly. And they did exactly that.
Now Taylor on first down. That's going to be caught. Yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first completion. motion. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
The ball on the 2 here, 2nd and goal. And he is lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. Oh, the ball they hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Carpenter knocks it through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So give them 3. Drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept out of the end zone.
Carpenter now, after the made field goal, will kick this one away. And on this one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run with Ingram in the drive. Ingram churning. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Play clock winding down. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. Trying to run inside, but nothing. They'll lose a yard, and it brings on 3rd. With Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football. Quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here. 3rd.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. The ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th. He gets this one away. Boomer. And the Bills getting and they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points. They were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bash.
Super toe.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and it'll give the Bills a 1st down.
Come on, let's go. Flick round. Watch quit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Craig Robertson in there to him for a loss of 11.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot. Guys on the side raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Taylor back into his end zone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Free and brings up third down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the top position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Defense showing respect to the here, playing off the receivers. Taylor from his end zone in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a... And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has these plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 4.
Got a great point to do, Brandon, but I would go ahead and 6. I'm a former like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 30. Good. Watching that, Barney.
They go play action here on down. Rush coming. It's taken down. Jerry Hughes in there to drop for his sack of the year.
Now, we talk about all the time. I often laugh at ball just straight ahead pursuit. A running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. Kind of a start and comes through clean. The advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So the screen good for only. Now it's third down.
I wonder what through his mind. Just got sacked on the play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of there, take the hit and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking left side and to Thomas. There he goes. Side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their big-bodied receiver. 5th touchdown now on the year. Saints have taken the lead. Good, and it makes it a 3-ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Catch signaled for successfully. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the football, they 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you off. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Let's go. Let's round.
From the shotgun, it's a short one late to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
You execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Another look here. Now Taylor on 2nd down. Left side here, caught by Clay. Space here. For a 30.
Coach don't care from what they get this. Run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between losing and position.
one. Now it's Taylor. Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 13 yards there on the play and a set of downs.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he to run with the football, there's no one for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Taylor. This will be inside the 10. Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Press coverage here. They are backing up secondary. First and goal here from the 9. Now McCoy looking for a one. Stopped at the scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the second and goal.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to them or do you decide to throw the here?
They just do get the playoff as jarred loose. It's in. Watkins, the intended target, and that takes us from second to now.
All the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, and they would complete it in the end zone. A big-time drop.
On third and goal, Taylor. That's caught. 8 of 8, but it also leads.
So much offense called hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting and keeping them from a first.
Stopped him in his tracks. Going for it, and this is the fullback crunch. They fullback pounded in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Saints able to come up with a line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown, good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last. Let's see if they can come back for a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. Bring the pressure. Because I remember playing and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Again, Ingram going to lose yardage back to his own yard line. Losing a yard on the play, and up a 3rd and 11 situation. Pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back to New Orleans. This. Will offense dial up the 3rd and 11. Back to throw now in his own end. And he through the contact. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and bodies all around, but he usually has the focus to haul that.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Take 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 15 on the return. And they're going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense set to head back on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind, put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last and hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and continue to have that kind of confidence. The one and allow them to get into the end.
Time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. What they do. On 2nd down, and his throws go incomplete. And for Charles Clay is tied in, and it's the and they'll need the 39 here first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is Watkins. And he's going to have the first 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Keep things up here, going with some tempo. In right here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And down to about the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. Short runs will pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, you often control the game.
On 2nd down, Taylor is over the middle, deep, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have the ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
The Saints with an extra defensive back on the field.
Could they?
Now Taylor. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to keep traffic for a key.
A really nice job of a ball in the air, not the most accurate. Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. First 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. One man on the field. That's McCoy. He'll get it running right. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bill touchdown. John McCoy with touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Knocks it through. After the TD, Carpenter on to kick. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Starts here. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about. A good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up for the drive.
So we've reached halftime with a visit lead to the locker room. Over to our headquarters, where we check Ridley for our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching order. here in quarter 3. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first to begin the third quarter. They're close. A little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about the errors, but overall wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. And we still have a chance to win this game.
We'll see if they can. It's Mark Ingram. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Let's go.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll set up a caught right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now that was pretty. Executed that curl route, own coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, a tight curl, a tight, sharp route, and you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight bull the completion. Here's Ingram, and his rough afternoon continues. Nowhere again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the defense and to tee off on because they have to throw it all the time. Still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to get hurt.
Come on now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. It's caught left side by Cooks. Nice pick, 11 yards, and it'll move the stick.
Slant route's effective no matter who's out and catching the ball. When you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They come up with that's Ingram.
Green 39. All day, dog.
He's going to get the ball. And down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Will Hill, the strong safety there to get him.
Well, so many times short run, and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. Offensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Some not themselves.
Hurry up, here we go. Check 52 the mic.
Right up the gut. And brought down to get it to their 30-yard.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked. Go around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball, run it well here to start the second half.
They'll need to get the play. They run still with Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. Set up your play action and throw the football. You control because you have the ball and they don't. And often the he sets the tempo for the game.
Here we go. Hey, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside. 12 yards as they move the chains.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get this gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after the run, confidence is pretty high for him.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take it in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out. Point attempt to It's a 6-point game. The ball upright on and the team moves it away. So here's the Bills offense now. First possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams, these are the sequences we want to run. These things worked well for us. And they throw in that big play right away. Try and get after them early and try a big play to give themselves some.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Back with one complete. They get him down, but not before he across the 40-yard. And they're going to things up here.
Partners, watching the NFL, isn't it? Because when the big routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run different routes, and that was it. Now, anything balls we just saw there.
They go action here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And that one, just sending it to the field with the in route accompanying it. People call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. Guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before it's this into enemy territory. It's the 40.
I don't know if fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how on the field. The tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
About it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
10th out for McCoy. And this is blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That was a loss of a yard. Second.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed and position. A lot of these guys in college, safeties, they moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it. NFL, those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Call it a pickup of, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Zone defense, and you know you've got a drag route on, as you recall. You've got to be really careful as a pass how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Taylor. He throws there into Charles Clay is tight end, the intended target, and now it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Carpenter knocks it through, and the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-14. A decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to take the and let your defense try the ball back.
And he's able to get it across 20, but not by much, as he's marked down 21-yard line. Now the Saints, their offense out. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play.
There goes Mark. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. New Orleans. Mark Ingram. 78 yards. Saints add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming, that got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly. And not just a crease, a big hole. And off he goes. And he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The ball, T, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And the Bills offense comes out to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk. As you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal. Doing it that much harder. It puts more pressure on possession for you. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot comfortable about the position they're in.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with his 13th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. It is down to a field goal now. After the TD, here's Carpenter on the way. Out is the Saints on now as they get ready. And coming off that was so difficult for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination in. They were on the last. Give all the credit to the offense for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, being prepared. So now, are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They come out here in the eye.
Green 39.
Ingram. And little room. He'll get this down to 3 down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Stay on the ground for second down.
Set. Blue. Blue 90. No, check that.
And they'll go. Lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2, and it's third down.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys. You the defensive position. Defense linebacker doesn't matter. Get upfield and spill.
So disruptive. What makes it disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see upper body, I mean, he's got some strength, some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
On third down, up to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free. He's up fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. This is fielded at the 7. A great return, 22 yards. The Bills will take over the foot. First. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Delvin Brown pick. And they'll start right field position at the 41-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head now with the game this close, there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it, not letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back now here live in New Orleans. Very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 7. Possible patient here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now back. It's Hill. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
coaches always harp on the quarterback defense and getting into the open. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, how many guys want to hit on him, do they?
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And only able to muster a cut at the 27. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart. Stop him here. Now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 9 going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure offensive line.
And he's immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And as a defense getting off the ball quickly to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throw a little bit in the run. You know those defensive ends, they're like in a... They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. Again.
Back to throw. Open is Thomas. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 15 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And the snap coming inside the red. They come up in an offset eye. And goal from the 8. They'll run here with Ingram. Maneuver his way down to 7. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 4th quarter here. They've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Out.
They'll set up a... And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Brandon Cooks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now at... Well, that's as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver. Successfully for a touchdown.
That quick game part of the playbook.
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball quarterback into the playmaker's hands down as much as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And here come the Bills. And last time wasn't one play and an interception was better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some.
What happens? They go back to the air here after the eye in the last drive. One man in the back, McCoy. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down, surveying the field. And now and run. 13 yards there on the pickup, and the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And now they're in the hurry. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is out of the back of the end zone. Now a 1st down following that. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there. Bring him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offense pushed around. I give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe backs help you a little bit with the pass block, but you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play.
Now third down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They gotta have here. It's the goal.
Let's go.
Now it's Taylor. This will be caught. 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. Bills draw big. Lead is down to a field goal now. After here's Carpenter on. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful. You've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the throws at them. They feel like right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backward. A yard on the first down carry. 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they're going to keep going, want to continue to grind the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football.
2nd down, follow on.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. All right, here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to. And he takes a shot. He says this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help.
Yeah, he's being hurried. He got making the. So 3rd and 7. Defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Now a snap as they'll look to throw. Going to loft one deep over the middle. Incomplete ball. So pass interference, partner with all changes. It is hard to be a defender in the pass game.
Brandon, is tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch him while the ball's not.
And he is into the end zone. Now New Orleans. Mark with his 2nd touchdown game and 5th on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. The ball upright on the tee. Kick team booms it away. And now out come the Bills. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you score watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside and just focus on this series, that'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And quickly, they get to the line. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
A couple of still tied, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it. They have to score quickly. Big-time plays, explosive. They need yards now.
And no this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left hand. Make guys paid offensive linemen to take care of you. Situation that didn't happen.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you?
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and 2 is going to run off the clock.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be hit and releases it. That'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football. But when you can couple that with contact on him, completion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here we go. It's Taylor on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They'll punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punches.
And now the Bills stop it as they call a timeout. It's just first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside. Quarter, 2-minute warning, and it looks like they're going to get more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Time for a break. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to do a third down. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. No gain there on the play. Going to leave them with a fourth down. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to the clock here. And this split the uprights. It's right down the middle. They'll stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think it would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back to the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by the defense, so they held him to 3. Offense, they've got to be a little bit. Saints pressure game brought down for a sack. Haoli Aha there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On second down, it's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
And for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
Yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Now Taylor. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Needed 13. They got 14 on third down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball be that play, did they?
No, the drag. That guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and the first down for him, too.
Set of downs here. Taylor. Oh, he's got a wide open complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here we go.
They go play here on first down. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. So there's no line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the play.
He's got his man passing route. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get him out by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk, we'll step aside.
Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. 1-9. 1-9.
Throwing again, it's Taylor. This will be caught at about the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver do is make the defender.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown. They'll celebrate, but the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put on this one. They for it with no timeouts remaining. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. Exactly right. They had to try the only option. And now this game is done. And called a day.
Well, Charles, thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of continue feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss will drop them to 4-2 the year. And they'll be off Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. So that'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.